Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
I got a check. 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 I got a check.
Check, I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for. Skinny get thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for.
Well, I got a check, I got a check, I got a check. Well, I got a check, I got a check, I got a check.
Boy, I ain't trippin' cause I got a check. Thinking it's bitchin' cause I got a check. You can get strippin', yeah, I got a check. The Draco white grippin' cause I got a check.
Y'all into the new dimension, so pay attention. Drive slow, eyes low, 4 5s close. BBS is straight blind hoes. All new black Balenciaga, and I do this shit with my eyes closed. Y'all stressing about fine hoes, I'm sitting stressing about 5 bowls. Hit the blower, go pick the drawers up, reinvesting in 5 more. Let's talk investments, highs, lows. Drop the prices, let mines go. I done sat in this prison cell around 100,000 up times 4. And it's back to that blindfold. If you ain't feeling it the way I'm giving it, then you can simply press fast forward. Ass and titty, she asked for it. BBLs pay cash for it. 20 stamps on her passport. 200 miles on my dashboard. Aventador just bashed yours. Check, I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for. Skinny get thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for. Well, I got a check, I got a check, I got a check. Well, I got a check, I got a check, I got a check.
Boy, I ain't trippin' cause I got a check. Thinking it's bitchin' cause I got a check. You can get strippin', yeah, I got a check. The Draco white grippin' cause I got a check.
Mad 90s, 4-4s, infrareds, gold scopes, hollow tips turn rose golds, and bullet holes through closed doors. Feds watching through GoPro, but we ain't stopping, that's no go. Product wrapped up in old clothes, and that product trafficked by old hoes. And she nervous when she picking it up, but she know she riding with a brick in the trunk. I done really sat her with a brick on the bump, serving out another brick in the tub. Product prop, I ain't switching it up. I've been focused, grinding, doing 60 a month. Feds behind us got the stick in the front, stick in the front, stick in the. Y'all niggas exaggerated, the other half of y'all fabricated. Power moves, they calculated. 2 styrofoams, I'm activated. BBS's, they captivated. If I ain't had it, I had to take it. You was fed, I had to make it. Check, I can get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check.
Yeah. Doors on this side, doors over on this side. Kissing me, licking on me. I already know what you need. I bet quickly, don't hesitate with me. I already know what you need. I bet. That's why I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Hit me through text, don't call me. Still got love for you, mommy. Know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm drunk and yes, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna be around while you're changing. I wanna be around while you're naked. Girl, please come back when you make it. I always want you, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm drunk and yes, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna show you what I'm saying. You want the theme but can't take it. Girl, come back, you know
Hey, you know I fuck with the town, haven't you? And by the way, my name is Steady. But hey, Smoke, hey, bring it, be that.
Secondhand Smoke.
Hey. Shorty want me so bad that she she brought me a bag. Cool little 10 piece just to throw in the stash. I'm in the city today, but next week it's a time. For home players and pimps, you know how to get down. Might hit a side show just to knock me a hoe. Price out to the beach and get a job for show. Treat myself to some leaders, fried chicken with mac. Candy yams on the side while I count them stacks. Take a break and relax, and then it's back to the paper. Little mama hit me up and said, let's step in a scraper. We top back and we roll. Finna burn up some cookies. Pull it up 84. While I handle the wax. Sit down and then we posted at the Oracle Center.
Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA. Treetop Radio LA, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Treetop Radio LA, or you can space it out, Treetop Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Treetop _Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know.
I'm fighting hella demons cause I'm stressing different problems. Niggas think they slick, I'm coming back and I'ma find them. Yeah, I'm from the 6, not 31, I'm not gonna rob them. I got my own problems, I'ma solve them on my mama. I ain't got no father, feelings had got softer. I'ma walk them down, I got them crawling like a toddler. Granny passed away and long lived job, my life got harder. Demons in my mind, I swear to God, my life got darker. Niggas keep on talking out, they neck told them stop talking. They say them demons fake, but I feel like them bitches acting me. Look over my shoulder even when I got the strap with me. Don't tell me you love me if you gonna turn your back with me. Walking with a passion, swear to God I got a strategy. Niggas keep on talking out their neck, I got them mad at me. Don't gotta appreciate, but I'ma prove that I got accuracy. You a murder and gallery, bed on my head, they selling me. Moving smart for a felony, baby headed, you cratty be. If I spend your din, I know my brother gon' come after me. Dizzy my day running, my little niggas, they stay down to G. I'm trusting so much, I can just sit and smoke a pound of weed. Niggas said they got me, niggas buffing, niggas lied to me. First nigga got away with it, this time is no apology. Remember I was young as shit, my mother used to cry to me like a puddle of pain. Swear to God is really drowning me. My father want me dead, I told that nigga he had clowning me. And he got me built a couple times, don't come back round for me. He got me the way that I am, that's why I don't trust shit. Say that you forever love me, now I'm in the dust, bitch. Put that dumb bitch, yeah.
He over there in an $80,000 truck, not even take care of his fucking responsibilities. That shit is crazy.
Oh, hello. Welcome to TTRLA, the wonderful land of cartoons. Here, we make dreams come true. Anything that you want to do has to be started by you. Today on TTRLA, first episode, we have the Black Elote Man. That's right, the Black Elote Man. For those of my people around the globe looking at this commercial and don't know what an elote is, it's the best goddamn corn you'll ever have in your damn life. I'm going to have my man Black Cormac take it away. Black Cormac, it's on you.
And this is
Elijah and Femi, my helper.
Elijah and his helper Femi. And we're going to learn how to make esquite.
Esquite.
Okay, so what do we do first?
We get a cup.
Okay.
Add some toilet.
Okay.
You know, like we feel like the
Street Talk Radio LA, man. We are broadcasting live in Baltimore, Maryland, man, via Los Angeles, California. I'm your host, Big Homie Smiles, man, and you are tuned into the best. That's right, I said it, to the best podcast, man, in the world. As a matter of fact, in the whole entire nation, you feel me? Whether it's one or none, whether it's two or few, you feel me? I appreciate you. I need everybody, go ahead and give yourself a hug. Hug yourself because you deserve it, and I'm proud of you. So today we got a little different switch up for today. You feel me? Shout out to one of my good audience members out there, Antwood, out of Cleveland, Ohio. He gave me a suggestion on switching up the vibe and gave me a little topic. So today we're going to talk about 11 top conspiracy theories in the United States. So but before we get into that, y'all, I need y'all to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You feel me? Go ahead and also follow me on Instagram at Big Homie Smiles _ backup page 41. Make sure y'all tap in with my co-host, Black Corn Man. Y'all can follow him on Instagram. That's Black _corn _man _LA. You feel me? Make sure y'all shop with him, man. Make sure y'all tap into his merch. He's out there grinding. You feel me? I think my manager just let me know. Okay, he pulled up. All right, go ahead, tell him I got them yeahs in the back, them yadas. You feel me? And I got his special juice back there with the his girls from last time. All right. So my co-host just my co-host just touched in. So when he gets situated, after I do my rundown, we're gonna go ahead and get into these little theories. You feel me? Y'all already know it's free sympathy, free man, inshallah, man. My boy be home soon. We got Lundy Day coming up, man, in DC. Lundy Day. Lundy is a artist who was tragically killed in a car accident. So DC has a day for it. It's on May 15th. And so her day is coming up. So long live Lundy, you feel me? Big shout out to my hood too. Big shout out to Capitol Heights 41. Shout out to all the artists out there. Y'all know how we do. We taking this on a global level. And you know, I got my Vibes of Pearl hat. You feel me? If you don't know, now you know. Make sure y'all go shop. Black owned business. She out Los Angeles, California, South Central. Long live Net. You feel me? This is some good Steve's Vibes of Pearl. Y'all can find her on Instagram at Vibes of Pearl. Go ahead, tap in with her. It's the black and yellow logo when you put it in Instagram. Oh, and I got my this is my fentanyl kill shirt. Y'all can't really see the kill. I probably just see fentanyl, but it's not promoting fentanyl. This is about the deaths of fentanyl and how it can kill. And this is by my boy from Cleveland, Ohio, Antwood. You feel me? Got a nice little shirt, nice little hoodie. I'm always supporting my my black owned business. So if you out there and you got some clothes for me to promote, man, shoot them joints my way. I got you. Right now, I'm not really charging for promotion of gear, but I am charging for commercials. So if you got a brand and you need a commercial played, go ahead, hit me up. My prices are very low. I'm very reasonable. So you know, holla at me in the DMs. You feel me? No creepy stuff. All right. Now, before each and every show, though, I always tell a story that somehow relates to the topic. So since we're talking about conspiracy theories, today's story is called The Alien That Lived Next Door. Okay, this story takes place in Los Angeles, California. A young, vibrant family who's just moved from to Los Angeles from Cleveland. They came out there. The dad, Joseph, and the mom, Mary, came out there on a trip. I mean, not a trip, but a relocation for Joseph's job. He's a IT at the Google out there in California. So at the Google plant, you know the Google, he's out there. So Joseph relocated from Cleveland to Los Angeles. They got them a nice little rancher style house out there in San Bernardino, California. And they noticed that one of their next door neighbors had an odd shaped house. The house was shaped almost like a UFO, but they made it not as noticeable, but they made you notice that this could possibly be a house shaped like a UFO, if you get my drift. So they was very intrigued by that house. So one day, the neighbor, he had came over. He was a very normal looking gentleman. He said his name was Dan, and that they lived in San Bernardino their whole life, and that this house was on the market for at least 10 years, and they was shocked to see people moving around. So they wanted to come out to make sure it wasn't, you know, anyone trying to squat in the house, because they had that problem before. So they met with Joseph and Mary at the door, and the guy Dan was like, "So, what brings you out here to San Bernardino?" Joseph was like, "Well, you know, I'm an IT tech. I work at the Google plant. I just relocated." And and Dan was like, "Oh yeah, you just relocated? Okay, that's cool. We just relocated too, from this small town called Jutar." And so Joseph was like, "Oh, Jutar, huh? I never heard of that town. What city is it located by?" And then Dan just told him. Dan was like, "It was called Santa Rosa City." All right. And I was like, "Oh, Jutar Santa Rosa City. Oh, it's a weird name. I've never heard of that." But so that's wonderful. What do you guys got going on for the rest of the day? Why are you at my front door? You know, Joseph was real direct. So Dan was like, "Well, you know, I was trying to phone home." That's the end of the story. Knee slapper. That's the alien that lived next door. Okay, so whether you like that story or not, I don't care. It was funny to me, and yeah. So that was my story. So we're gonna go ahead and bring my co-host. My co-host coming straight out of Los Angeles, California, Black Corbin. Woo!
Yeah. You know the deal. Hey, you kill me with that story. How you cut the story early, man? I'm sitting here like, all right, we about to get into the story. I'm about to hear some shit. And you just cut the story, man. You're going to have to go back and redo that one. That one, you know what I'm saying? I had a little plot to it. We was going somewhere.
Part two. That's a part two. That's a part two.
All right, for sure.
That's a part two. I know I did that. Cut that joint short. I was like, dang, should I keep them? Should I keep them going? Or should I stop it? But, you know, you had to stop it.
You had me hooked. You got to keep going. You know, the story, it was good. I'm like, all right. This aliens, all right. Jutar, okay. This motherfucker probably really from Jupiter and shit. Come on.
I'm gonna finish it. All right, I'm gonna finish it. All right. So Dan, you know, after Joseph realized that Dan was from Jutar, Santara City, you know, and Dan was like, "Yeah, you know, I'm just trying to phone home." And then he did his little knee slapper, and Joseph was like, because Joseph already thinking that something's already a little off because the house looked like a UFO. So the next day, Joseph wake up, he getting ready for work, and out of nowhere, he see Dan and his wife leaning on a house, and the house seemed like it was floating in the air. And so Dan was like, "Oh shit!" He ran back in the house to go get married. So when he got married, he came out, the house was still, it wasn't floating no more. And so Joseph was looking crazy. And that's the end of the story. Conspiracy theory. That's like welcome to Truth Top Radio. You feel me? All right, so the reason why we talking, huh? You just
What'd you say?
I thought you had said something.
Hold up. My shit fucking up right quick. I'll be right back.
All right, True Top Radio LA, man. So, all right, we talking about conspiracy theories, right? So, the top 11 conspiracy theories. The first conspiracy theory that I read about that took me by storm. I was shocked when I read this first conspiracy theory. Let me tell you the reason why, though. We have conspiracy theories, though. Conspiracy theories are usually curated by us as human beings because we have lost control of reality, or it's so much going on where we don't feel like we have a grips of what's going on, and so we have to have some type of control, and we have to see, and the way we have control over life and reality is by seeing things in black and white. And a lot of times when you think about conspiracy theories, you can go on YouTube and you can do research, you can find things written out in print, and when things are written out of print and there's logic behind it and there's examples, and stuff that we can correlate, a lot of times we take hold of the conspiracy theories. A lot of people believe that the Bible is a conspiracy theory, you feel me? But now to all my Christians, don't come on my platform trying to, damn me to hell. I'm just going with it. It's true. A lot of people think that the Bible is a conspiracy theory. Do I myself think it is a conspiracy theory? No, I do think it is valid, but I do think it was interpreted in many different ways by man, which caused a lot of confusion in some areas. But yes, I do believe that what it is what it is, and so that's what it is. But now the first conspiracy theory is the myths about the Holocaust. I was shocked when I read about this. So between 1941 and 1945, 6 million Jews were killed in Europe, and then it's a horrific genocide by this Nazi dictator. His name was Adolf Hitler. He's a wild, crazy. He was out there smoking anything Jew. He was trying to impure. He called them blue-eyed devils. You know what I'm saying? And it's also some conspiracy theories behind that too, because they said that Hitler was a Jew himself, but he was raised by I think not Jewish people. I don't know what the other. I mean, it's Europeans. I don't know if it was Europeans. So don't hold me on that. But I know he was raised by somebody outside of his race. Okay, hold on. Let's bring Black Corn Man back in. Go ahead, manager. Let him in. Go ahead. I don't know how he get locked out the studio. He got my man got the key.
I need a key by this time and shit.
Oh, yeah, you got to come over. I got you. So the first, I was just basically telling them that the reason why we got conspiracy theories is because we don't have a grip on reality. We don't have control.
Here, huh? I'm sorry. I wish I could turn the camera around. This shit crazy. Hold up.
Oh, she fat? She fat?
Oh my god, yo. Hold up.
Where the camera go? Oh, you can't turn it around.
No, we gonna get it.
Gee, we gotta see the dog, cuz. Oh, dude, that's too long.
No. We talking about? Can y'all see? We talking about little. Damn, shit, crazy. I don't know if y'all can see it. This little, I don't know what kind of car we got right here with the little black joint right here. You feel me? In between the white and the gray ones. Oh my god, man.
I see. Susan.
Man, my fault.
I see Karen. Oh, my man withdrawing from the bank.
Nah, we making deposits. You feel me?
Okay, we don't just draw. We make deposits only. You feel me? You see my man?
Fat deposits too. You feel me?
That's right. Deposits only. You feel me? Now, what I was saying was the reason why we got conspiracy theories is because we don't have a grip on reality. And so a lot of times it's our human nature to want to be able to control things. And so when you have conspiracy theories, you're able to put what you feel like is the reality on paper, on wax. And you can see it, you can read it, there's examples of it. So one of the conspiracy theories that we're going to get into is the Holocaust conspiracy theory. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the Holocaust it happened between 1941 and 1945, where 6 million Jews were killed across Europe in a horrific genocide by the Nazi dictator Adolf Hitler. Now, a lot of people, they did a survey. The survey was coordinated by the Anti-Defamation League of more than 53,000 people across 100 countries found that only 30% of respondents thought historical accounts of the Holocaust were accurate. And then people who was under the age of 65 were likely to say that they didn't even believe the Holocaust happened because the history book said it did. So a lot of people is around here believing that the story of Anne Frank is fake. Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all kidding? Y'all mean to tell me y'all think what Lil Anne wrote in that diary about how they had to hide under stairs and stuff like that is fake? People crazy. People crazy. And that's one theory that I won't agree with. I don't agree with that joint. I definitely believe that the Holocaust happened. I actually feel like it might be more people that might have been killed. But also, let me tell you, I'm gonna throw this out there to y'all too. So I have a Russian friend who also told me that the Nazis killed over 22 million of their people. I ain't learned about that. So if you got know something about that, put that in the chat. Let me know. All right. So theory number two. The CIA had a hand in John F. Kennedy's assassination. All right, now this theory we're gonna mark a green check next year because I feel like that the CIA definitely had a hand in JFK assassination. And as a matter of fact, his I think it's his nephew came out and said that he believed the same thing. So for those of you who don't really know the backstory of JFK, Lee Harvey Oswald was arrested on November 22nd in 1963 for assassinating President John F. Kennedy Jr. And that same day in Dallas, Texas, 2 days later, while they was transporting Lee Harvey Oswald, he ended up getting shot and killed by a Texas club owner. His name was Jack Ruby. You feel me? So after he smoked JFK, boom, karma hit him real quick. And he gets smoked by the club owner, Jack Ruby. Now, what did Lee Harvey Oswald have, or what did Jack Ruby have against Lee Harvey Oswald? I don't know. You could speculate that maybe Jack Ruby was a diehard JFK enthusiast and supporter and believer of the cause of what JFK was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I think as far as unifying the country with the blacks and the whites and stuff like that, and trying to make the poor more qualified to sustain themselves in society. So that might have been the case, and to know that Lee Harvey Oswald was the person behind the shooting, it might have sent them into maybe a manic type of state or like a psychotic break, you know. And so, and since he was in Texas, he had to go smoke Lee Harvey Oswald. That's a theory. That's just a theory, but nobody really know why he did it. For real. Another theory is the reason why JFK got killed was because of the CIA. It was retaliation against JFK for the failed Bay of Pigs, and that was the invasion to overthrow Cuban leader Fidel Castro. So some people out there believe that when the government or when I guess this rogue CIA group of people who tried to overthrow Fidel failed. They like, oh, we gotta smoke JFK. He messed the mission up, you know. And another one is that JFK. Now I heard this one too. So let me know if y'all heard this one. They said JFK was killed by the mafia because he was trying to crack down on what the mob was doing in the streets. So that's kind of wild. I don't know if that one was maybe, but the mafia, man, the mafia reach, man, they got a long reach. So I don't know. I don't know. That might be true. All right. So theory number 3. This is the third theory. The moon landing was fake. I believe that the moon landing was fake. Raise your hand if you believe the moon landing was fake. I definitely believe the moon landing was fake. And now for those of you, because I gotta educate my young people, because my young people don't be knowing nothing. They just, you know, be on YouTube. So if you want to be on YouTube, you might as well learn something. So this is for my young people that don't really know too much about the moon landing. I asked a young person right now, you know about the moon landing? The moon landing, what's that? So in July 1969, astronauts Neil Armstrong, for those of you who don't know Neil Armstrong, you got to do your homework. It hit different when you do your homework.
Oh, good.
Shout out to FYBJ man. It hit different. So in 1969, astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to land on the surface of the moon. 30% of Americans though feel like they didn't even land on the moon. They feel like it was a orchestrated Hollywood stunt where they fake put in a flag and a monkey going to the moon. And to top it off, Curry, what's the nigga name? Oh, sorry. With Stephen Curry even said he didn't believe that the moon landing was real, and so NASA offered him to do a little tour of the lunar lab. So they offered him to do a tour on the lunar lab. Okay, so that's the theory of the moon landing. Hey, Black Horn Man, you think the moon landing was fake?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No. Yeah?
No, yeah.
Hold on. Damn.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
I say, yeah, I think the moon landing fake.
You think the moon landing fake?
I'm sure we've been to the moon by now, but
Yeah,
I think the first one was fake.
Yeah, I think the moon landing joint's fake, though. I don't believe that. I don't believe that they was able to stick a flag on the moon and have a monkey up there. Didn't they say they had a monkey up on the moon too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Do you believe Princess Diana's death was was orchestrated by the government, or not the government, but the British government?
For sure.
Yep. See, these are all theories. So, all right, theory number 4. Princess Diana's death was no accident. So Princess Diana's death, she was killed in a car crash in 1997. And that was 1 year after her divorce from Prince Charles. Conspiracies immediately came about. Another theory they had for Princess Diana was that the British throne did not, because Diana was in a relationship with this Egyptian Muslim. His name was Dadi Fayed, I believe. And so it's a theory out there that says that they didn't want Princess Diana to marry him because it would mess up the royal bloodline, having, kind of like a mixed breed in a mix. And that's really, I believe this theory because Meghan, Prince Harry's wife, is going through a lot of racial bias in the British art, kind of thing, whatever you call it. You call it a monarchy, British monarchy. I think that's what it's called. And so I really feel like this theory may have some validity to it, but I don't think they can kill Meghan because we're in a new era, and it'll get real out here in these streets if they do that. So they can't do that. But I do feel like, yeah, the British people, royal family, I feel like they had something to do with that. Definitely had something to do with that. So that's the theory. We also gonna mark a green check by. Boop. Green check that one. Okay, the 5th one is, now this is a good one. Now I know a lot of people believe this 5th one, that 9/11 was an inside job. I personally definitely looked at a lot of videos, definitely not read as much, but I did read some papers and documents on YouTube, and physically read some things. And what they were saying happened as far as them not knowing is I couldn't fathom that because how it happened is just it's so obvious. It's so obvious. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh. All right. So we back at it, my man Black Cool Man, back at it. Back at it again.
Yeah, my bad. We having some technical difficulties and shit. Yeah.
We back at it. So the fifth conspiracy theory is that 9/11 was an inside job. So I believe that 9/11 definitely was an inside job because I don't believe that they went out there to just go find weapons of mass destruction. I think it was a cover up for them to go out there and try to take the oil from Iraq and Iran. And I feel like they try to use us as Americans as like a cover to brainwash us and tell us, oh, we're going to these places, Iraq and Iran, to get these weapons of mass destruction, which, might I add, they've never found. And look that up. Do your homework. It hit different when you do your homework.
Yeah, most definitely, 9/11 was definitely an inside job. That's just, America always got to start a war if we want to get into some shit. We like, look, they making a little too much money over there. We want the resources. War.
Yeah, they always want the resources. That's why they keep giving Ukraine billions of dollars.
And that shit do not make no motherfucking sense. Because Ukraine finna lose, and then what the fuck all that money gonna go for nothing?
Because Ukraine probably funded it to Russia, or really they really playing America. I feel like the Ukraine and Russia playing America because they not trying to use the American dollar no more. They trying to put all their money into the yen, the Chinese dollar, and so it's gonna make American dollar depreciate.
Yeah, our dollar not really gonna be worth shit. Already a bunch of countries signed a little fucking treaty saying that they're gonna use their own money or use Chinese money as fucking the debt.
Yeah, so I feel like that money that the U.S. gave Ukraine, they hurried up and flipped that shit real quick to the.
And we still give, man. That nigga just signed to give him another 1.2 billion and shit. Like, what the fuck going on, man?
Yeah, because you know why? Because America about to go is in this crypto. They about to put all American money into the internet, the cryptocurrency shit. So that way nobody's gonna be having cash, but only the people in the other countries gonna be using cash, but they gonna be using Chinese cash.
Yeah, we about to fuck ourselves. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds like America about to fuck themselves right now. No grease.
Shit, no Vaseline. It's over with.
It's over with. They stupid as shit. So the next one now. Another theory is I'm gonna throw this theory out there too. So another theory is that Donald Trump was really the person that was supposed to save America because he knows. I guess he's some type of person that knows the truth about the government and is breaking it down and is trying to reveal it to people. And so the government, the deep state, I guess, and who that these people are trying to silence Trump. So that's the reason why they putting all these charges on him. That's a theory. This is a conspiracy theory. All right, my man, shit. For what you? All right. Okay, so number 6. So the mass shootings. Okay, so number 6. This number 6 on the list. So number 6 on the list is mass shooting at Sandy Hook were false flags. Okay, so
wait, let's go back. I want to talk about Trump. My fault. I was in the middle of having a little conversation real quick. I want to talk about Trump. That nigga don't know shit. He knows shit, but he don't know shit. He just be talking out his ass, and he believe in dumbass shit. So it just so happened to be like it crossed paths with shit that people don't want you to hear and shit. Like, oh, this nigga saying everything right out of his mouth and shit like he's shitting it. And so they like, nah, we don't like her because he's saying too much. But he don't really actually know what the fuck he's talking about. He just be saying it.
So he's saying truth, but he don't know he's saying the truth.
Yeah. But he dumb enough to believe everything he says is the truth. So he always think he's telling the truth. And then sometimes you get gems. Yeah, sometimes you get gems and you like, oh shit, this one might be true and shit, and they like, nah, don't let this nigga say nothing. But he be talking out his fucking ass.
Donald Trump did
But he
something.
knows shit, you know? Because he knew shit before because he was rich, and then he knew shit now because he was president and shit. As president, they tell this nigga everything, so he do know shit. But it's like he don't be knowing what he knows and shit. He just repeating shit.
Right. But you know he was in them circles with, you know, Epstein and all these other different rich billionaire people. So you know he got some secrets maybe in the cut. He ain't trying
Most definitely.
you know what I mean? And so that's probably why they feel like he is the person to save America, I guess. I feel like if he
But
was
they not going to jail. Come on, how they gonna send the ex-president to jail? That shit not happening.
I feel like if Trump was the president right now, Russia wouldn't be doing what they doing to Ukraine.
Hell no, nobody be doing shit. Wouldn't be no agreements not to use the American dollar, none of that shit. That nigga be like, I'm gonna send a nuke right fucking now. And I hate that racist motherfucker, but he wasn't scared of nobody and shit.
Yeah, man, that nigga was good hard. All right, so the sixth now, this is a fucked up conspiracy theory. People's minds is fucked up, but this is the sixth one. Mass shootings like Sandy Hook were false flags. And so for those people who don't know what false flags is, false flags are people who believe that it's a generated actors to simulate like a mass shooting. Like, so they feel like the kids that died didn't really die. They feel like all of it was fake and that the whole killing spree up there was false. So they feel like, and it's a lot of people that feel like that. It's like over 51% people feel like that. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I mean, this Earth, there's some dumb motherfuckers on this planet. You feel me? There's motherfuckers that still think the Earth flat and shit.
I was like, damn, that's wild and shit. How y'all gonna think that all those little kids that got killed in that by that terrible, stupid man is false? That's dumb as shit. Now number 7. All right, number 7 is okay. Now this one I might believe this one.
Wait, is flat Earth on this list? Flat Earthers on this list? Is flat Earthers on this list?
Damn, how you know?
All right, go.
Yeah, how you know my list, Mo?
Cause flat Earthers is a motherfucker. Tell me you don't believe in flat Earth, man. We might have to stop talking this shit.
No, I believe the Earth. I believe the Earth is not. The Earth is flat. The Earth not round. It's flat.
Ah, shit, man. I can't even fuck with you no more. Let me get off the podcast. What you mean? How? You ain't seen the documentary about that shit? They disproved it in their own documentaries. A bunch of flat earthers right there trying to prove this shit, and they disproved it. Then they just look stupid at each other, like, oh shit. Well, let's close this motherfucker right now.
Oh, so the Earth's not flat.
Earth's not flat. The only one I fuck with is the one that they say the Earth might be a dome, which but nah, the Earth for sure round. But go ahead. What's number 6?
All right, because you threw me for a loop because I'm a flat earther.
Right! No, we can't believe in that shit, right? No!
I gotta do some more research on why I should.
Yeah.
See, this is good that we talk about these theories. Okay, number 7. Number 7. The 7th theory is top Democrats are behind the child sex ring. Now, in October 16th, October 16th, October 2016, they had this thing where Clinton's campaign, Hillary Clinton's emails had got leaked. Her chairman's emails had got linked. His name was John Podesta, and the email that he had, it said something like he was going to hold a fundraiser in a DC pizzeria at the Comic Ping Pong. Now, the Comic Ping Pong is a DC pizzeria. So he was going to have a pizza fundraiser down there at the pizzeria. And so some conspiracy theories, it came out that when he said it was going to be a pizza ring, that is a code for sex trafficking, for pedophilia, for sex trafficking. And so, I mean, it also meant too child pornography. So when he said pizzeria, that's really code for child pornography. So then he about to have a fundraising
for child pornography. And so this dude came up there. He thought the theory was real, and he was about to shoot up the pizzeria, but they stopped him. You remember that?
Nah, I don't remember that.
Yeah. So this is theory. Do you know about the theory though about the Democrats having the sex ring?
So I don't know about the Democrats having the sex ring, but I definitely believe in the rich and fucking child bullshit and shit like that. Because certain shit cannot happen without money, people with money making it happen. You feel me? So for sure, all the children that go missing, that go into children's sex rings across the fucking globe, is somebody got to be putting their money behind it to make it keep happening.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like they are kids. It is some type of a community with the higher power ups that are doing like that. I feel like they might be harvesting people's organs and the blood of little black kids too. Sometimes I feel like because we have this type of use, I guess, in our genes or something.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So I do believe that. Now this is the one you already knew was on my list. The Earth is actually flat. So, the 2017 Flat Earth International Conference features speakers such as Mark Sargent, and he runs the Flat Earth Clues YouTube series. I watched that joint, as a matter of fact. And this is why I believe it. And then what you said too, man, you're so smart. Okay, so he was like in the he claims that the world is a flat on a soundstage under a dome, sort of like the Truman Show. Although there's no extensive polling on how many people think that the Earth is flat, the evidence that younger people are more likely to believe this.
Yeah, come on. Just reading that alone, you talking about some young kids believe what? Oh, come on. You sure?
Okay, all right. So it said the basic idea is the movement is right there in the same. The Earth is flat, not a globe. The actual layout of the Earth varies. But don't you know that the first original atlas that it was flat?
Nigga, everything original was dumb. Come on now. Shit had to get changed and updated. Ain't you seen any of the little astronaut shit as soon as they go into the fucking space? A motherfucker rounding a bitch.
Yeah, that's right. But how do we know that this really the system of Earth?
Come on, man. We didn't see
All right. I'm gonna skip
that shit, right? You gonna tell me everything round, sun round, moon round, but you look at the Earth and that bitch gonna be flat. How that shit gonna be flat? How that works, man? Why ain't nobody got to the end and just looked over?
All right, you put a little logic there when you said the sun, because I do consider the sun to be round. So if the sun, how can the Earth be flat?
Oh, right. Moon round too. How we get the sun and the moon? How that shit work if it's flat? Why that shit not just we look up, we see the sun, we see the moon, the motherfuckers both shining all the time. It's hot, ain't no nighttime.
Okay.
You gotta check. I think fucking Netflix got a documentary about that shit. I think. Check that motherfucker out. Watch that shit.
For all my flat earthers out there, let's check this Netflix thing out, okay? The
Earth you a flat earther, get you some education, motherfucker. get your shit right. Get your shit right. Fuck the conspiracy theory, man.
All right, number 9 is COVID-19 was for population control. Now, I believe that because the fuck, how the fuck this autoimmune disease just come out of nowhere and start taking out half the population? Fuck no, definitely population control. I think it was too many people being born.
I fuck with that one. It's just that I can't picture how they fucking designed it to specifically take out some people and not others and shit like that. But I fuck with it for sure, just only because why we don't give a fuck about it no more? Why is it we don't care no more? It's over with.
You know why? I think it affected some people, not others. I think the people that got a lot of their childhood vaccinations early on, I think their bodies built up like maybe an immune system, or able to fight it off quickly. Especially if you, or after you got your vaccinations when you was younger, you never got sick when you was an adult, so it built up your immune system.
Maybe. But I know I didn't get it. I didn't get no fucking vaccination either. So, and then I know everybody I know ain't never. Oh no, I did. All right, so I did get it, but I ain't died from it. You feel me? I ain't died. Everybody I know that got it ain't died.
Yeah, I ain't died, but I got it before they even announced it. You know, because I was in Los Angeles. I think it kicked off out LA. It kicked off out LA Slim like 2019. No bullshit. Like November. My mother, it did. Because I was coughing.
Probably some people came from China and brought that shit in.
Huh?
I say probably fucking some people came from China and brought that shit in.
Yeah, it probably was. I was on the bus. It was a lot of them on the bus. It was. All right. So number 10, we almost finished. You almost finished. You gonna wrap it up. So Area 51 is home to a lot of aliens. Now this I believe. I believe this. I believe that Area 51 got all the aliens. It got all the secrets, and it got all our money there too. I feel like Area 51 got all the government money, the original money, like the receipt, the certificate.
Yeah, certificate and shit. I know for sure they got the aliens and all that shit because they didn't came out talking about it a couple times and shit. What's crazy is that the government has come out, how they do that shit, they so grimy, man. They so fucking dirty. They just wait 20 years and then be like, okay, yeah, we did have some shit going on with aliens at this time. And we didn't been contacted by these motherfuckers. Like, what the fuck?
Aliens existed. Like, they definitely try to play with us like niggas ain't see UFOs scurrying across the skies like shit.
That shit crazy. And they just come out with it, try to be smooth with it, like, yeah, it happened. Like, wait, y'all motherfuckers was real quiet for the last 20 years, and then y'all gonna pop out like, oh yeah, that shit happened. Like, nah, motherfucker, we need some answers. Let me in fucking Area 51.
But you know they put all the answers and the secrets. Now this also a conspiracy theory that they put all the real truth about what's going on in movies. And the reason why they put it in movies is because it's fictional, and people would never would believe that the real truth is in the movies. Like you know that series Night Agent on Netflix.
I don't think I've seen that.
That's about the CIA agent who fix shit, man. The government is, you gotta watch that thing. The drink is crazy, so I do believe the government be doing slick shit like that. Okay, so the last one, this is the last conspiracy theory. There's a hidden chamber filled with government secrets behind Mount Rushmore, and they feel like it's a small room inside the mounted silver screen. Oh no, they feel like it's a something behind Abraham Lincoln's head. Have you heard about that?
I ain't heard about that. I mean, I seen some fucking parody about it, so maybe that shit true. But the shit you should have had on the list was the pyramids and aliens with the pyramids and shit. That's what the fuck we should have been talking about. I want to know about that shit, man.
Now, I believe that that's true because how can people move that type of mortar?
All that stone and shit, yeah.
And also the pyramid points are mathematically perfect.
Yeah.
They mathematically
where the fuck they go? What happened to them? If we had aliens here, they came, they was just like, fuck these motherfuckers.
The pyramids are the UFOs.
But why they shit dormant so long then? Why they not kicking on and start spinning and shit?
They're not gonna do it. They just gonna stay there until the end of the time. But they're gonna pop off, they're gonna move, watch. When the world comes to the end, we're gonna see the pyramids rise like shit.
I feel like they came and they might have fucking had something to do with the building of the pyramids, but they just left. Like aliens left. They was like, oh, we not fucking with y'all stupid on this motherfucker. It just left.
Nah, aliens was like, we gonna put y'all here and then we gonna come back and make y'all our slaves. So we about to be slaves for the aliens again.
Shit, fuck that. I hope not. We had enough slavery already. We done that shit. Done that. Been there. Been there. Done that one.
No, I'm definitely gonna kill an alien. They try to make me a slave. Fuck that.
You have to kill me because I ain't with it.
But yeah, that was the end of all the theories. Hopefully everybody tuned in and enjoyed the show. I'm gonna get some more knowledge about the Earth being round. It's like, nah, I believe the Earth is round, but I was for a moment believing that the earth may have possibly been flat based on how they presented the information. It seemed valid. But I do
That's
believe
just like you ain't seen the little fucking Instagram videos nowadays where a nigga get on, he start talking about some shit. He's like, oh yeah, and this and whoopty whoopty whoopty. And then he's like, and all of that shit was bullshit. You see how easy you can get online and say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
you keep a straight face and say anything, they gonna eat it up. Like, oh yeah, you feel me? And this and that. Come on, now.
That's a fact. That's a fact. They definitely presented it very good. That's definitely real. But make sure y'all. We gotta do our quote. You know what I'm saying? So, Black Corman, if he was to die today or tomorrow, God forbid, what would be a quote you would want the world to remember you by?
Dang, that's a tough one. I wasn't thinking about my quote today, and I don't really want to recycle one. I want a new one. We gonna go with get you some fucking money. Worry about everything else after. Everything else gonna fall in line.
Get you some fucking money and worry about everything after. Everything else gonna fall in line. You hear me? Real quick on it. Real quick.
Gotta get it right, man.
Get right. Okay, my quote is you could leave a hole of water, but you can't make her drink. You did.
Preach.
That's my quote. You feel me? You can't make her drink. You feel me?
Yeah, you should have said you can feed a hoe some fish, but you can't make her fish. Come on now.
You can feed a hoe some fish, you can't make her fish. That's right. That's right. See, that went over their head. Look, they was lost.
Yeah, good Lord, now.
That water side, tippy side. You feel me? To it. All right, Black Corman, give them your website. They can check you out, your merch on.
Yeah, tap in with it. And right now, we still doing the merch, and we actually about to redo the billboard to something else with the merch on there. So look out for some new merch coming. BlackCorman.com. But also what we fucking with right now is we looking for vending machine locations. I got a drink machine that's sitting up and I need a location for it. You find a location, you get a portion of the profits as it comes in. So fuck with me.
All right, man. My man need a location. I'm definitely going to be looking for a location all the way from Baltimore for you. You feel me? Because we kind of locked in. And so, but if you in LA, tap in with my man. He need a location in Los Angeles, California, South Central area, or wherever in California to put.
Yeah, anywhere in South California, we'll fuck with it. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, hit him up. You feel me? We networking out here. All right, make sure y'all follow. You wanted to follow you on Instagram or not?
Yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram for sure. Definitely, it's the Black Corman. Just go to the website first, though. You check out the website. It's got the Instagram on there. It's got the socials on there. Go to the website and buy some shit.
Go to the website and buy some shit, bitch. That's all you got to
do. Yeah. Y'all better make a shirt. Buy some shit, bitch. Give me.
Buy some shit, you feel me? You got the Black Corman shit. Buy your shit, you feel me? All right, and make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, big homie _ smiles backup page 41. You feel me? Hey, Black Corman, I appreciate you tapping in, man. I'm gonna play a couple commercials, man, and I'm gonna be out.
Always, for sure. Appreciate you having me.
Alrighty. All right, that was my guy, Black Corman. You feel me? We're going to get some commercials up in here, man. Make sure y'all check me out again. Make sure y'all subscribe, subscribe, and share, man, to my channel, man. The more views I get, the better chance I got to monetize it. You feel me? And so make sure y'all go ahead and do that for me. And follow me on Instagram, big _ homie smiles, backup page 41. So go ahead and get me free Simba. Inshallah, he be home soon. Lundy Day coming up. You feel me? Long live Lundy. Shout out to her mama kid. You feel me? She gave birth to a star. Clay Terrace Angel, man. Fly high, Kai. Long live Kai. You feel me? So, yeah, we're going to get into a couple little commercials because that's what we do around here at TTRLA. We drop these commercials and we drop this knowledge on these people. We're going to go ahead and get into it.
Hey, whoever out there, your worth is not determined by who you're with. Your worth is not where you live at, how much money you got. Your worth is the value of your character, the value of your morals. A lot of times we get in situations where, we put more value in that thing or that person than we do ourselves. You are important. You matter. God created you with a purpose. Live your life with a purpose and with intent. Everything else will work out. If you broke, you got to have the mentality of good work ethics, and money will follow you. If you're going through something in a relationship or with your family, work on yourself. Everything else will work out. Peace and love. Time. Time is something that we can't get back, and time is something that we have a lot of. You can either waste your time or you can use your time wisely. In this life, our time needs to be spent with intention and be spent with purpose. We were all born here with a purpose. We were all born with something that we are supposed to contribute to the world. Whether you're 5 or you're 50, whether you're 4 or you're 47, your time is now. Don't allow time to hold you back. You have all the time you need to be successful. Big homie Smiles, TTRLA owner. Peace.
Man, what's up with your little suck ass?
Nothing.
What you trying to do about this fight, nigga?
Nothing.
Move your motherfucking hands. Let me go in your pockets, you bitch ass nigga. Bid TV done. You the bid now. Ducking this real bump. You on wreck on that.
Nothing, man.
Craig, you got some money for him?
I'm broke as a joke.
Bitch ass niggas.
All right, Treetop Radio LA, man. We got a little message or whatever, you know what I mean? Not even a message, but we're going to talk a little bit about the situation that's happening with my boy Rollo Fam Goon. So one of his ex artists has come out and accused Rollo of snitching. I believe he put out some paperwork where it looked like Rollo may have entered a proffer type of situation, which is similar to what Gunna has going on with where he can tell some information relating to a case that the feds need to close or get information on, which is why the ex-friend of Rollo is saying that he snitched. Rollo has went on Instagram, of course, making sure that people know that he is a Muslim and that he practiced Islam to the fullest and that he would never, ever tell, and that he stood solid. And he also, in his story, he put out paperwork. He didn't put out paperwork. He said that it is paperwork out there, and he's suggesting that all of his followers go click on it and take a look, man. I don't know what's going on, but I hope it's not true. Free Rollo, and stay out the streets, because it ain't no life in that shit. You feel me? Treetop Radio LA signing out.
Yeah. Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA.